you hear all the time, man. You hear all the time. And Brock Purdy joining us in hour number 3 is exactly the guy that you hear it about all the time. System quarterback, product of the system, product of the coach, product of the other guys around. That, without him, he stinks. Put him in another system, he stinks. Or put him with another coach, he stinks. Now, it's just circumstances have actually aligned for the guy. How does that sound? That everyone's technically a system quarterback.
Yeah, you could say that about
everybody.
Yeah.
Literally everybody is a system quarterback. Mahomes, everyone just sees his talent and thinks he would be great everywhere else. Peyton Manning, you see his talent, he'd be great everywhere else. Brady. Mm-hmm. Wow. But sometimes you need the right spot to become great. You need the right circumstances to become great. Again, we're going to talk about Davante Adams in hour number 3. Great with Rodgers, great in that system. And here he's struggling to get the football because circumstances are not the case. He's still incredibly talented. You just need the opportunity of it. You need the opportunity of it. I'm sure Trey Lance is sitting there in Dallas thinking the same thing. Would love the opportunity that, say, Ryan Fitzpatrick had. He got more and more opportunities, but maybe sometimes it just wasn't in the right spot. Maybe the best spot for him was Washington, D.C., and then he got hurt. This is the reality of it. But we all, in a world of talking for a living, think that this guy's less than because he was garbage first coming out. Tua Tagovailoa, has gone from Dolphins are going to tank for Tua. They fell in love with him the minute he looked off of safety and found Devontae Smith in the national championship game for Alabama. True. And then he gets drafted over Justin Herbert, which is a mistake, which everybody said. Just take a look, just the eye test. Look at Justin Herbert. That's the guy you draft, not this slight lefty.
With a broken hip.
Until the proper coach and the rest of the system and the proper weapons get put around him. And now look at him. MVP candidate, 100%.
I think he's the favorite.
Is it because of everything around him, or is he just the same guy who looked that way in Alabama and he finally got a shot? Great exchange with Mike McDaniel on this very subject yesterday. Hit it.
There are some folks who believe that many quarterbacks in this scheme, with you as the coach, with Tyreek and Jalen, maybe even many quarterbacks would excel, would flourish, would be near the top of the passer rater leading MVP candidate. What, if any, pushback is there relative to, wait, no, hold on. Tua is a little different.
I'm about to push this podium over. My answer to that would be, who the F cares? I'm not in any hurry to prove myself without those guys, because those are part of who we are, and to try to say it's this person or that person is kind of missing the point. It is a team working together, people working together, and myself, Tyreek Hill, Tua, cool. What if no one's blocking anyone? You know what I mean? Like, we're all connected in that way. That's why I think a lot of the guys, Tua's success is their success, Tyreek's success, Waddle's, Raheem's, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're all tied together. It's a journey that we're experiencing together. Somebody will get the statistics from it, but none of those statistics are worth anything if you don't have a full support from your players across the board, all 11, and then it goes down to the organization, and all those things combined.
1,000,000%. Like 1,000,000%.
And I like that dude more every time he speaks.
Every time he speaks. It's 1,000,000%. I mean,
yep.
Honestly, it is a convergence. Every season is a convergence of journeys into the same spot, and then teams get built together. Right? really, like Tua has been waiting his entire professional career for Mike McDaniel to arrive, and his entire career led to this point. The guy who you saw the video of him when he was in Denver, I guess, with his earrings and whatever.
Yeah, he was the ball boy.
Yeah, right.
Then,
that guy needed to go through his journey, and he's met at the same point Tyreek Hill, his journey. Like if they arrived, these two guys arrived when Tyreek Hill was in Kansas City, going nuts, they would never have gotten Tyreek Hill, ever. Because he was there in Kansas City, still becoming Tyreek Hill. It got to that point, and Jalen Waddle, and everybody comes together. And we love that about sports. We love that about sports, the journey. So then, without him, Tua's not this guy. But without Tua being the guy through his journey, maybe these guys aren't all what they're doing right now. And a perfect example is us. I'll just give you, I'm always being honest. Us, I'm serious. I am serious. That, without Peacock, we would have been dead and buried. And without Peacock, we wouldn't be sitting here on the Roku channel right now. And thank goodness they were thinking about expanding their sports business, and we all come together. And then the people that we're all working with on the Roku channel and Westwood One Radio together, like we're not less of a show than we were 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? Or we're the same people. We just have the opportunity, and the fact that you are available, and Chris, you and TJ, and all of us together, and Hoskins and everyone that we're working, and Liz, the whole group, Smitch. I know I'm leaving some. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all together as a team. Mm-hmm. Are you less than without us? Am I less than without you? Yeah, maybe, but together we're a team, and so this whole business, we're picking it apart. Like, you're less than without everyone. You're just rolling the footballs out. You're rolling the basketballs out. It's team. It's a team, and that's why we watch these documentaries like America's Team and all that stuff. But when it comes down to it, then someone is like, yeah, you're less than. Honestly, if Mo Lewis didn't blow up Drew Bledsoe, what would have happened with Brady? He might have been sitting there for 2-3 more years, and Belichick might have been gone. I mean, this is true.
Might have traded him?
Oh, who the hell knows?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So instead of sitting back and enjoying what we're seeing, we're picking it apart. And I guess that's the way of the sports talk world or whatever. But I thought it was an incredible answer. It's just like, hey, it's about blocking. It's about our journeys together. We're coming together as a team. And I hope they stay healthy, because what they're doing on offense right now is a marvel to watch. A marvel, like one of the greatest offenses come together from their various different parts of the country and their careers and their world coming together.
They came together and formed like Voltron.
Look what they're doing. They're crushing it. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.